Going live right now.
Oh. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Reverend Jeanne Carey, and I'm here to do live readings on YouTube. This is kind of new, so we've been doing Facebook for a couple weeks. Hopefully this will go well tonight. Or just kind of bear with us here for a few minutes so we make sure things are set up. For those of you that don't know me, I am a nationally accredited psychic medium. I've worked all over the United States. I teach psychic development and mediumship, and I've been doing this for well over 40 years. Hello, Tamika. At least, all right, I know we're up and running then. Okay. This is just, it's all kind of new, so we're just kind of trying to get there. We wanted to get things set up in such a way so that we've had a lot of people asking if they could donate for the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment. It's basically it's for a building, because right now everything is held out of my home, and we'd like to get into a more professional setting. We do have those. I'll have, hopefully Michelle can put them up here in a little while. We're a little off tonight. I don't know what's going on here. All right. Well, first of all, we're like 5 minutes too soon, but that's okay. All right. When I do the readings, they come from spirit. I don't choose who I read for on these shows. So please bear with me. As spirit comes in, then I give the message to the individuals that are here. Okay. Olivia, how are you? If you can respond to me, folks, it helps me a little bit, okay? And I do ask that you put up questions. Hopefully that will help draw your spirit loved ones in as well. Okay, Olivia, as I looked at your name, I see a feminine hand point to your name. And I feel a lot of love with this. I feel like a mother vibration. If it's not your physical mother, it was someone you looked at like a mom. She's concerned. Olivia, are you having problems with your neck or your shoulders? Because I'm feeling tremendous weight there. Okay. She's working with them, like massaging them and just trying to bring some easement to your shoulders or to that area. If it's not a physical ailment, then I want to say it's more of a spiritual or an emotional weight of the world on your shoulders. And she's saying you don't have to carry that weight. No one ever said you had to carry it. I apologize for my dogs, by the way. Okay. Olivia, just know that this woman's here with a lot of love. She's talking a mile a minute. She talked very fast when she was here, so I'm having a little hard time keeping up with her. She's talking about a young woman that's moving away or out of something. And she's saying, don't worry, she'll be back. If you don't know who I'm talking about right now or who we're talking about, please just remember it, because a lot of times 2 hours from now, it'll make more sense to you, okay? But Olivia, just know that, wow, just the strength of what I'm feeling from her is tremendous. And for now, I'll leave that with you, okay? God bless. For everyone that shares the programs, now I don't know how we do that on here, but I do know that there is a sharing aspect. We do pull a name from, it'll be the last Wednesday of December when we pull a name out of our bucket for a free reading. We do like to try to keep people involved and to get this out as much as possible. You know, when I do these readings live, there's free, there's no charge for them. This is my give back to spirit, okay? I work a lot with private readings and with circles and with everything else, and it's my way of saying thank you to spirit, allowing them to come through to bring through messages to their loved ones that are still left here in the physical world. Because, you know, when a physical person dies, it's always so hard on all of us. You know, where they're going is wonderful, and we're stuck holding the bag here in this physical world, and it makes life a little nuts sometimes for us, and I do understand that. So sometimes just being able to touch base with them again and just to hear from them, it does help. In regards to that, open circle on Friday nights here in St. Johnsville. Um, you're more than welcome to join us. It's at 7:30 in the evening, and your first time sitting in the circle, there's absolutely no charge whatsoever. Um, if you decide to come back and you've enjoyed yourself, then we do ask for a $10 donation, and all that money goes towards a building fund. And right now, we're a long ways from being where we need to be, folks. Okay. All right. Tamika, how are you, darling? Tamika, there's a man standing here, very dark, very big, and full, laughing like crazy. He tells me you know who I'm talking about. He loved to laugh. He loved to make other people laugh. Um, I want to say a father's side of the family with him. It may not even be someone that you knew really well here in the physical world, but he knows you, he knows of you, and he knows who you are. He's saying he's saying tell the old man I said hello. I'm not sure who who he's referring to, but he says you do. Tamika, he's also showing me there's issues going on right now around, I don't know if this is teeth or jawline, but there's an issue here that really needs to be checked. Please understand, I'm not a medical person in any shape, form, or manner. Um, it's just I'm giving it the way it comes through to me. And he's talking about is get that taken care of. You know, he understands there's a lot of pain there. If it's not there right this moment, it's something that's coming very, very soon, and you need to get it taken care of. Okay? Um, you don't need to deal with that. And he's also saying, I love you. I'll let that go. God bless. All right. Again, welcome to everybody that's tuning in. I will do my best to get to as many people as I can within the given time period that we have. So please just kind of bear with me if I don't get to you here. Again, on Tuesday evenings on Facebook Live, same title, Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne at 8 o'clock. So we're trying to cover both sides of the fence right now. All right. Both Facebook and the public reading with YouTube. And this is all new to us. By the way, I just wanted to give a shout out to Lisa, was her name, for helping us with this, with the show.
Lisa Lemoyne.
Lisa Lemoyne. Okay, just, I really appreciate it. When it, you know, we all like to consider ourselves very intelligent people, but when it comes to computers, I'm pretty illiterate. So I try, but it doesn't always work so well for me. Anyway, thank you, Lisa. Your help is greatly appreciated. All right. As I'm going down through here, is it Jennifer Levesque? Jennifer, are you still here? If you could just, pop in, say hi, say something. I'm questioning it because I feel like I'm wandering all over trying to find you. And there's a young man that comes in from spirit, and it's basically he's doing the same thing. He's looking for you, has been looking for you for a long time. Do you know who I'm talking about? He's showing himself to me as a younger man, which tells me that this was him when he passed. Of course, he wouldn't be that young now. Anyway, he's saying that you had unfinished business before he left, and he's sad. Not terribly, not depressed, but there's a sadness around him that he wants to make things right. He wants to bring things back, Jennifer, to where they should be. I don't know if the name Tammy means anything to you, but it will be important in the next couple weeks. And I don't know, I hope that helps. God bless. All right. All right, folks. Again, if you put your questions up, I can't guarantee that I will answer everything. I will do the best that I can. Please just bear with me, okay? All right. Where are we going? All right, Brenda Lynn, you can say hi to me. There's a woman here from Spirit that I feel she had difficulty with her hearing because she's talking very loud, and she's saying that she had a hard time with her hearing when she was here. That's how you would remember her. Okay. Brenda, she's here with love, but she's also here with confusion. Something has been going on in your life just recently that she's saying things don't need to be this way. She's saying you need to get hold of the situation. You've let things go for a while. I hope you understand what I'm talking about because this woman is adamant. She's saying, the two of you are a lot alike. I would say this is a mother or a mother vibration, someone that you looked at as like a second mom, but she just wants you to know that things aren't as bad as what they seem right now, that you can get a handle on it. You're just going to have to step up. Um, Forgive me for saying this, but your grandmother's saying you may have to step up and be the bad guy this time in order to get things straightened out. But that doesn't mean that you are. It just means that you're taking control of your life and situations around you. I hope that makes sense. And God bless. Thank you. All right. It's nice to see there's a lot of names here that I'm seeing that are from our Tuesday nights that I recognize, and welcome, guys. Again, the more we bring in, the more people we can touch and hopefully help. All right. Hello, Eric. All right, Theresa Warner, how are you doing tonight? Theresa, there's um, I keep seeing wreaths all around you. Do you especially get into the holidays? I mean, get into them as in all out, it's everything or nothing type thing? Because I want to laugh with this. I feel good with it. I feel like it's the way to go. Well, then what you got here is you have a woman here standing here saying that you need to decorate. You need to get into it. You need to really get into Christmas this year. Something has changed drastically within your life or within your living environment. And she says you need to get through here. You need to go with the flow. She wants you to start enjoying things a little bit for me. Okay? Is what she's saying. She wants you to start enjoying things for me. She wants you to start being more part of the holiday or the family situation. Even if it doesn't make sense to you right now, please remember that we talked about it, because a lot of times, it's a little while from now, you're going to understand what we're talking about. I mean, this woman, when she talked about the holidays, or it was like her whole face lit up, her whole life lit up. She was not a woman of means. She did not have a lot in this physical world, but family and holidays, man, that they were everything to her. Okay. I'll just leave that for now, but please give it some thought. Just think about getting into the holidays a little bit more and just trying to, I want to use the term participate. Okay. It's really important. It's important to her. Okay. I'll leave that. Wow. Lisa, Aunt Da. Hi. Lisa, there's a little one here for you. A little girl. She's all excited. She's saying, I want to say hi. I want to say hi. And it's like she's, I don't, I wish you could see, sometimes I wish you could see what I see, because she's got this little face, this cherub face that's just, you know, you want to hold it, you want to kiss it. Um, I don't know if this was her daughter, but I do know that she's very drawn to you and she loves you dearly, and she wants to still be a part of your life. She can be, when you feel her energy. And when I'm saying when you feel her energy, it's when you think about her, say hello to her. Talk to her like you would anybody else. She'll listen, and you'll know who it is the moment that you feel that energy. But it's really, really important to her. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. All right. Jake. Hello. And as soon as your name came up on the feed here, I got a big stop sign. Just said stop. Stop where you're at. Just stand still. Don't do anything. I'm trying to figure out what this is about. Jake, do you drive trucks a lot? If you can answer it, it'd really help me out here, because I'm seeing trucks, all kinds of trucks. And it's like, all right, you're not driving them now. All right, maybe it's the spirit that's here. Maybe he was the one with the trucks. All right, there's something around you, Jake. I don't understand it just yet, but there's something around you that it's like you need to stop. You need to stand still, and you need to really look around you and rethink the way things are going, because I'm really feeling uncomfortable. I'm seeing, like, they call them bubble lights, from police cars when they stop you on the side of the road. And but I want to say, please rethink things. Something is just not right, and spirit is telling me you know what I'm talking about. And I don't mean to be evasive. I don't mean to be embarrassing, any of that. But I have to give it the way it's coming in. And he's saying things aren't always as they're supposed to be. What you see is one way, someone else is going to see as someone else, another way. And you need to be careful of that. You're very much in control, always have been, of yourself. But there's others out there that don't appreciate that about you. So please just stay aware of it, okay? I'd really hate to see anything negative with anyone. But I'll leave that for now. When you go looking for another vehicle, think about a truck, okay? I don't know why, but just think about another truck. All right, I'll leave that. It's hard sometimes, because when the messages are coming through, folks, I don't know you. I don't know your lives. I don't know what's going on in them. So it's kind of hard for me to be able to put things in perspective, or to put things, in order, so to speak. So just kind of bear with me, please. Okay. It is easier when I'm sitting one-on-one with a person, but this is still possible, and it still works very well. All right. Okay. Marian Snell, how are you tonight? Yep, there goes Michelle. She's pushing the camera away from her again. Okay. I don't know who I am. All right. Michelle is my helper here. She's the one that runs the program. Okay. Well, Lisa Ferguson, just thank you anyway for all your help earlier. It's greatly appreciated. Just wanted to make sure you knew that. All right. Marian, I keep seeing an inverted or an upside down Christmas tree. Are you planning a different type of celebration for the holidays? Different as in maybe traveling, or not being in your own home, or something along that line? Because I feel like there's a bit of an upheaval with the holidays around you. Okay, well, something is coming, and it's not anything bad, the upside down Christmas tree just tells me that things are going to be different. It's not going to be celebrated in the traditional way that you're used to. Um, I really, there's something that's changing that's going to be very good for you.
Children.
All right, and it's like I want to say, don't stay at home if you don't have to. Go out and visit, see people, do things. The holiday is whatever we make it to be, and all our children grow and they move on. With jobs and with everything else, they still expect the world, but they move on. Um, but don't be afraid, Marian, to do something different, because I really see just this big smile, and it's like, hey, this is actually kind of fun. I can get used to this. Okay, um, it feels right. And there's a much older woman that comes in with this. She was quite old when she passed into spirit, and I want to say possibly a grandmother or a great grandmother. I'm not sure which. Um, but she's saying make new traditions, make new things. Make it what you want it to be. That's really important to her, because she's saying she never did. She always did what she was supposed to do or what was expected of her. And she wants to see you have a little bit more enjoyment. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. Ah, Stephanie Gatman. Okay. Stephanie, something's that has, I feel confusion around you. Um, If you're wondering what I'm doing, folks, I write people's first names as I'm doing a reading. Otherwise, because with the way that scrolls, I lose track. All right, Stephanie, I just feel confusion, and I wanna stop the circus. I want to get off the rides. Um, that's literally what I'm seeing, is like a fair or something along that lines, where it's like I just don't want to be on the rides anymore. I want to get down. I want to go home. Does any of this make any sense to you at all? I wish I could be um, more specific with this.
Yes.
Okay, I want to, Stephanie, take control. And that take control, it just means just standing there and saying, okay, folks, enough is enough. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I want my life back. And there's a man that's standing here, and he's applauding that whole thing. And he's saying, this is what you have to do. It takes a lot of courage, but you can do it. You have the courage to do it. And just know that people will respect you more for it. Okay? And I'll leave that with you. God bless. Barbara Handy, how are you tonight, dear? Excuse me for 1 second, folks. All right. Barbara, I'm seeing cars all around you. There's a man and a woman that comes in. I feel like mother and father possibly are very close to that relationship. But there's something about, they're showing me cars around you. Are you planning on getting another vehicle? Okay. Be real careful. Barbara, you have a tendency to, you wear your heart on your sleeve, and your feelings get hurt a lot. Okay. You may not show it, you may not let other people know about it, but it's like these people in spirit, they know it because they've seen it happen too many times. All they're saying is, don't let people talk you into something that is uncomfortable to you. Your whole life has been walking a fine line.
Yep.
All right. Just know that it's okay to stand there and say enough is enough. I'm a good person. I've worked hard my whole life. I deserve to have something that I want for a change. This is going to be real difficult to do, and I really want to say it may be difficult on a financial level as well. But know that needs are going to be met. You're going to be okay. Um, these people come through with a lot of love and also a lot of, excuse me, a lot of pride. They're saying you've done a good job. Are your children grown and out of the house now, or out and on their own? Because I really feel it's like they're saying you did a good job with your kids or with whatever. Um, and they're
Yes.
really proud of them. They're proud of them and they're proud of the job that you've done. And they're saying it hasn't always been easy. You had a lot of hurdles and a lot of battles throughout your lifetime, but you hung in there when other people would have run the opposite direction. And they're just tremendous pride coming from them. Okay, I'll leave that with you. God bless and have a good night. All right. Wow. Lori Burke, as your name started to scroll up through, my mouth started hurting terribly. Um, as a physical medium, that happens to me. It'll go away in a second. When the message is given right, it'll go away. Okay. Lori, there's something going on in your life that you need to get vocal about. There's a young man that stands here, I believe like a brother or brother-in-law, someone, he's close to your age. He went into spirit way too young. I hope you know who I'm talking about. He's not giving me a name. It's very rare, folks, that I do hear a name. I can get a relationship from them, but for some reason it's rare for me to receive names. Anyway, um, Lori, he's here just to help hold you up, to let you know that he's here, and he wants you to know you're not alone. You might think you are, but you're not. He's been around a lot, especially recently, because of some major changes that have happened in your personal life, and I don't want to get into that on the line online here. Um, but just know that he's smiling. It's a very soft, very loving smile coming from him that says, I understand a lot more than what you think I do. Just hang in there. It's going to be okay. All right. And I'll leave that. Hopefully you understand it. Okay. Just, again, to let people know, we do Facebook Live on Tuesday nights, and that will stay as it is. And depending on how the next couple weeks go, is where we'll be here on Wednesday nights as well with YouTube. We are trying to build everything here. We're looking for donations for the Center for Spiritual Enlightenment. I didn't get a chance to put them up on this screen, but if you'd like to make donations and you have PayPal, you can go to paypal.me/Rev J Carey. Even $1 helps. All right. We're trying to come up with a building because I'd really, really like to get this out of my home, just so that I can have the privacy of my home back and have a more professional setting that is people are more accepting of. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I'm looking here all at once. My head is really hurting, and I'm trying to see where it's going. All right. Christine Horning, have you been having headaches, dear? And I mean, like real bad, almost migraine type headaches. Okay. Then it's symbolic to me. When I ask questions, folks, I'm not trying to be leading or nosy in any way. Things come through a lot of times in the form of symbols to me. Even spirit shows me symbols, and sometimes those symbols are physical. And this is literally a pain in my head. There's a man that's giving me this information. I'm not sure his relationship to you. I don't feel like a biological relative, but someone that you loved a great deal. Big man. When I say big, maybe not tall as much as he is in size. He was just a big man. Um, you've got a lot of decisions to make in the next couple months. Do you understand what I'm talking about, please? And he wants you to know that he's going to help you with it. He's saying, don't be afraid to think outside that box because that's where you're going to find the answers that you really, truly do need. They're going to be there. You just need to go with it. You need to follow it and act on it. Before you've always been a dreamer, Christine. He's telling me you've always been a dreamer, but you never really followed through on those dreams because fear has always kept you back. And he wants you to know that don't let that fear hold you back anymore because you've got a handle on it. You know what you're doing and you know how your life is going. Okay? You're going to be fine. Know that that love is there. All right? God bless. Okay. Wow. This, believe it or not, folks, this is a different type of energy than what I'm used to on Facebook Live. I don't know if it's the electronic part of it or what it is, but it is a little bit different. Um, the spirits that come through seem to be more, um, for lack of a better way to put it, in my face type. Listen to me. At least they seem to be a little bit slower on Facebook. Boy, it's going to get me in trouble tonight. Okay. Um, wow. Me. Hi, me. Why are you walking around on tiptoes? All right. I just feel like you haven't been yourself lately, and you're very much on edge. And for whatever reason, I feel fear. There's two young men that come in for you. All right, Seth. Hi. Okay. There's two men that come in for you, Seth. Younger men, which tells me they weren't much older than you when they passed into spirit. Um, Something to do with an automobile. That's all I can tell you at this point. Um, they're saying that you need to be careful. You need to stop. No, I'm sorry. You need to stop being so careful. You need to start allowing things to happen at a more natural pace around you. And when you do that, when you can step back and watch things happening for a change instead of trying to make things happen, you're going to see a shift in your whole life, a shift to the better. I'm hoping you understand what I'm talking about because he's very, 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 I want to say adamant about the fact that this is how you need to handle it. Okay. I hope it helps. If not, let me know. Okay. Brittany LeJewett, I believe that's how you pronounce your name. Again, I don't mean to murder names here, folks. I really don't. Brittany, there's three women that come in, and I feel generational with them. Would you know who I'm talking about? And they're saying, all right, I'm just going to give the message. They're saying, you're so much like the rest of us. Just get over it. You've tried so long and so hard not to be like us, but you are us. You're an extension of us, of all three of us. I don't feel that as a bad thing either. I feel like it's something that's needed to be said for quite a while. I feel tremendous intelligence, patience, and a lot of guidance from them. They had so much to give here in the physical world, and they also have that much more to give you now that they're in spirit. They can help you so much more in so many ways. You just need to listen to hear them. Okay? Just please remember that. All right. Crystal, Renisha. Oh, okay. This may sound really strange. I'm not sure. But it's almost like there's a line of people here waiting to greet you. Okay. And I don't believe these are people that you know or have ever been known to you. Are you planning on fostering children? Okay. All right. These people that are coming in, it's like because they know that their children are coming to you. This is not something that's going to be easy for you. They understand that, and they just want you to know that you have the support and the love of spirit to help you through this. Wow, really emotional here, folks. Give me a break. Give me a minute here. You can help these kids in ways that others can't. You've known this for for some time, but all these people are here because they want you to know that they appreciate what you're going to have to do or go through for them. Don't ever think that it's a lost cause. No child is. But God bless and God love you because you're going to need it. You've got a rough road ahead of you, but it's one that um, you're well equipped for. It's the best way to put it. God bless. Thank you. Um, all right. Wow. Breanna Levesque, part of the reason why, all right, and this goes for everybody, not just you, Breanna, but when you feel, a lot of times when I can't get through to give a message to one particular person, there's a message that will come through for the next person that um, the names may be different, but the message is similar for you too. You know, when you feel those emotions, when I'm giving a reading to someone else and you feel yourself getting overly emotional, it's because there's connection there for you too. I may not be able to connect directly or right this moment with the spirit loved one that you wish to talk with, um, but they can work together on their side. So just have patience, please, okay? All right. Is it Tara or Tara? Loris? God, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Wow. Okay. Tara, have you been having problems with eating? Um, as as I'm talking with you, there's an older woman here, and it's like she's rubbing my stomach, and she's trying to bring some healing, some energy in here. Like you've been having problems with your stomach recently. Please have it checked medically. Again, Tara, I'm not a medical person by any means, but spirit is here, and it's literally it's a doctor in spirit, and he's saying get checked, go get checked. Um, and you can avoid a real serious problem from happening down the line. Okay, please get it taken care of. Don't keep putting it off. You don't need to live that way. All right. All right. I keep hearing tell Amanda I'm here. I don't know which Amanda I'm talking to. Ladies, if you're here and if you hear me, please pop in and say hello. I'm hearing is tell Amanda I'm here. I take it back. It's not Amanda. It's Amber. Amber Man. All right, and Amber Man. I guess I'm having a problem understanding him because he talked with a little bit of a lisp, or there's something different in the way he spoke. Would you know who I'm talking about? Because all he's saying is tell her I'm here. She knows I'm here. He's saying you two used to talk about everything under the sun when he was living. And he misses those talks with you. You were much younger, but he misses the talks that you used to have. I feel very, excuse me, grandfatherly with him. I don't know that he was your biological grandfather, but it's that type of a vibration that he comes in on. And I just feel a lot of love and a lot of comfort is the best way I can describe it. Just he wants he wants you to know he's here. Just there's no particular message, but just that he's here. Okay? Do you remember the talks? Because that's important to him. He's saying sometimes it was silly and sometimes it was serious, but okay. Well, just know he's here and there's a lot of love coming from him. God bless. All right. Wow. That's it. Theresa, I haven't heard either one of those names yet. If they do, I'll let you know. Leona Wolf, how you doing? Wow, all at once, I just got literally, it's like pushed in the back. Just Leona, there's a man here. He was very physical when he was here. Very, everything he did it was physical effort. It was like that's the only way he was happy. He had to be moving. He had to be doing things. He couldn't sit still. His whole life was like that. Um, hmm. I keep hearing. Did your dad sing to you in a funny, quirky kind of way? Because as I'm hearing him, I want to laugh, but at the same time, it's how he's identifying to me. He's saying you remember him by the crazy songs he used to sing with you. Anyway, he's here and he's saying that you need more music in your life. You haven't had the radio on or you haven't had the music on in a long time, and it's something that you need to start doing again. There's a lot of soul release in music. There's a lot of wonderful healing energy in it. And I really feel that you need that, Leona. You need to, I want to say, grab hold of it and run. Just take the energy, grab hold of it, and run and enjoy it because it's been so long. And he wants you to know that he'll be right with you, just enjoying it with you. He loved to dance, he loved to sing. Even though he couldn't hold a tune in a paper bag, he loved to sing. That's his words, not mine. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, that was his words. He couldn't hold a tune in a paper bag, but he loved to sing. He loved music, and he wants it to be a part of your life again, because to bring back some of those memories and that love and that energy would be so helpful to you in so many ways. Okay, and I'll leave that with you. Hi, Aaliyah. I know you just had a fall here recently, but you got a woman standing here, and it's like she's giggling. She thinks it's funny. She's saying, I used to do that stuff all the time, and you used to pick on me about it. Now it's your turn. I hope you know who I'm talking about. She's new to me. I know you've sat in circles before, but Aaliyah, this energy is new to me. Um, but she thinks it's funny, and she wants to know you're going to be fine. And she's saying your youngest is going to take right after you and her. So be prepared for it. I see a lot of casts coming up in the future. All right, that's the kind of information no parent wants to hear, but um, it's like she's giving a new name to the word klutz or a new definition. But at the same time, I want to laugh. It's all in good faith. There's a lot of love. All right, I'll leave that. Is it Star Levesque? Star, I keep seeing a man sitting behind a desk. Um, I'm not sure who this man is, but I know he holds a lot of weight in your life, or he will have. And I want to say just make sure that you listen with both ears, not your heart. Listen with your ears, just to make sure that things go the way they're supposed to, Star. Um, he means well. This man behind the desk, I don't know if this is a doctor or this is a lawyer, but someone of um, well, I don't know, just a businessman. I just want to say, listen with your ears and not your heart, because if you listen with just your heart, you're going to miss half the information that you need to go forward. All right, make sure you understand everything line for line. It's going to be really, really important, Star, and I'm not sure in what way it's going to affect, but I feel on a professional level, I'm not sure why, just it's the feeling that comes with this man. He doesn't mean to bring you harm, or he doesn't mean to bring you dishonor or in any way. It's just he deals with people totally different than what you're used to. It's the best way I can explain it, and I'll leave that. Okay? God bless. All right. Just again, Friday night, folks, is Open Circle. It's at 7:30 sharp. Open Circle is a wonderful way to experience spirit communication firsthand. Um, there's if some people get upset with me because I tell them, if you're looking for something out of a Hollywood movie, there's a door. Don't let it hit you on the way out, because we're not into that. It's the real thing. It's the real deal. Spirit communication is a wonderful, blessed communication between the two worlds. It helps us to understand ourselves, our existence, and our reasons. Um, but if you've never sat in circle before, your first time is absolutely free. After that, we do ask for $10 a week to go towards our building fund. We are trying to get another building. If anyone would like to make a donation to that, it'd be greatly appreciated. But I just have to state up front that these messages are not dependent on any monetary gain. Okay, I do these because for love of spirit, but folks, we live in the real world and we're trying to come up with some money to get a building. Okay, if you go to PayPal, if you have your own PayPal account, you can go to paypal.me/REVJCAREY, and Michelle will put that up here in a little bit. That will help us tremendously. Even if it's only $1, it all helps. And also, I thought we put up the other, what do you call it? Hold on here. Let me see if I can do this. No, it's not working.
Left click right there. And then paste.
There it is.
Paste.
Ha! I did it.
Now you're going to enter. It would help if you entered it.
Okay. Folks, this is the link. If you click on it, if you choose to make a donation to the center, it would be greatly appreciated. And again, your messages are not dependent on that. I do this for another reason, but we do need help. Okay, Linda Bowder. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name. There is a young woman that comes in. She's very prim, very proper, and I want to go back many generations with her. And this is unusual when I'm doing these readings. Wow. Where'd she go? All right, Linda, this woman has been a tremendous influence in your life. And it's an influence that's been coming at you for some time. You're seeing things change. Your desires, things that used to interest you years ago are no longer interesting you, that even your personal interests are starting to change. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I hope you do. This woman is a great influence. She's here to help you through the next stage of your life, whatever stage that is. But she's here to help you with intelligence, with positive energy. And I want to say just a lot of love coming from her. Okay. Please welcome her. A lot of times, some religions would call them an angel. We call them spirit guides, or I call them spirit guides as a spiritualist. But welcome her into your life because she's here for positive reasons. She's here to help you go forward with the next phase of your life. And our lives are done in phases. Let's face it. Whether it's from childhood to teenage years to young adults, all the way up on through the old lady. Okay, just our guides are with us to help us, not to hinder us in any way. I'll leave that with you. Joan Sullivan. Wow, as I seen your name, all I heard was Mary. Does the name Mary mean anything to you, Joan? I'm hoping that you can hear this. The name, there's a woman that comes in. I'm hearing the name Mary with her.
Hmm.
Very, um,
Yes.
I'm, okay. You need to listen to her. Okay. Uh, she. All right. I'm gonna give it the way it's coming in here. All right. Is Marian spirit? Okay, Joan. Because I'm hearing Mary's here, and she wants you to listen to her. Okay. Well, she's telling me she is. There's people you need to get in touch with within the family. You need to reconnect. She's saying the rift has been too long, too wide for too long. Enough is enough. Some healing has to be made, and sometimes you have to swallow your pride and take the first step. I hate to give this kind of message, and I really do apologize, but please understand that this is coming from her, not from me. She's saying that things need to change, and it's not so much you don't need to change, but you need to get other people to listen. All right, you have that ability, Joan. Mary's adamant about this. She's saying you have that ability. People will listen to you. They won't listen to other people, but they'll listen to you. So just remember that we talked about it, okay? And just hopefully act accordingly to where, um, follow your heart, okay? Because that's what you need to do. It's never one sided, no matter who this is, whether it's family, friends, a rift is a rift, and it's never, ever one sided. And sometimes you have to be the bigger person and just step forward. And that's what I feel is going on here, okay? All right, folks, we got about 5 minutes left. Again, I apologize. I can't get through to everyone within this hour. Again, that's why we're doing 2 nights a week now. Hopefully, we can reach more people and help more people because that's what this is all about. The worst thing for any of us is to lose someone that we love, especially someone, and it doesn't matter how old or how young they are. It's hard. But when you realize that what they go on to is so much better than what we have, and I know that just from the communication that I'm able to have with spirit. But at the same time, I'll also be the first to admit that what I miss so bad and what brings the tears is the fact that I can't hug that person again physically. It's the physical losses. But that's what this is about is to show people that there's more to this life than just walking through and from birth to death and just doing whatever. Um, it's continuous. There is no end. There is no death. There's only change. And that's the hardest pill to swallow, but It does work and it does help. Okay. All right, Rob Sal, and I think this will probably be about the last one tonight. Rob, do you have anything to do with horses? Because this man comes in with horses. Okay, Rob, I don't. Okay, you don't have anything to do with them, but he's. I guess what I want to say, you need to step back and you need you need to go back to the farm. Um, he said, please understand this is coming from him. You need to go back to the farm. You need to get right with yourself. You've been through a really rough patch in your life, but all he's saying is to step back and go into some meditations and help yourself. He's willing to help you. He's here with the animals, with nature, with a lot of love. And he wants you to know that you haven't lost. I don't know what he's referring to. He says you do. But he's saying you may feel like you've lost it, but you haven't. It's only disappeared for a little while. This is something physical in your life. And he's saying it's going to come back, but it's going to take some time. You need to get okay with yourself, with who you are and where you've come with your life. And he said the rest will follow through. It's not going to be a rough time. It's not going to be as bad as you think it is. It's going to be a lot better. Okay? I'll leave that. Folks, I hope I have helped as many people as I can tonight. Please join us every Tuesday on Facebook Live with Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and obviously here Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. On Live Control with YouTube, also with Spiritual Readings. We've been going through a lot of changes. We're trying to get out there to a lot of people. Just hang in there with us and we'll get there. God bless. Have a wonderful week and hope to see some of you on Friday. God bless. Thank you.
I wanted to get it out there.